Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another mod overview for The Sims 4, and this time I'm showing off more of the fan-made maps by DerShayan and NoirSims, and I've done multiple videos on these before, so the ones I'm going to be focusing on this time are Strangerville and Selvadorada, and with these two maps, they're actually caught up with all the worlds currently released for The Sims 4 at the time of recording this video, so that is pretty cool. Like, these two people are legendary. Like, I freaking love these maps so much. I think they just blow the EA defaults out of the water. And I will do a before and after sort of comparison at the end with Selvadorada and Strangerville so you can really see how much different they are. And since we are caught up with all the currently released maps, I will go back and very quickly do overviews of all the other worlds too. So what you're looking at is Strangerville, and by the way, in case you didn't know, these map mods do not change anything gameplay wise. They don't change the worlds in the game, like they don't add any seagulls or anything like that. It's literally just the map art of just the map view. But yeah, I just love this one so much more than the EA one as usual, because once I actually started playing Strangerville, I realized, especially with the downtown, just how inaccurate it is, because I don't know why, but in the EA defaults with this plaza district, they have like two buildings just right here, and then there's just not much else, and it just makes it seem like as if the plaza is really bare, but it's not. It's actually fairly condensed, like not San Myshuno condensed, but still like a lot more going on than what the map art would lead you to believe. And I'm just like, why? Why did they do it this way? Because it's not going to impact the game performance to have more buildings drawn on this map art, which is probably like a PNG or whatever file format it is that they use for the pictures of the maps. And it's just like, yeah, a bit odd. But thankfully, these fan art maps have corrected this, so that's pretty cool. And you do have a little bit more detail around the bleepin' lab. And, well, also, yes, Shady Acres, it definitely looks better as well. Though I do wish there was, like, the little booth. I wish that was in the map, but, well, no, I think it would have been more accurate. But I'll actually very quickly jump into build mode of one of these lots, so you actually know what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so what I'm talking about is this little thing over here, because when I played in Shady Acres for the first time and I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. This is just like a gated, rich community, so it would have been nice if this could have been drawn onto the map, but honestly, it's not a big deal at all. It's just nitpicking from me at this point. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was something very noteworthy about Shady Acres. But otherwise, yeah, you can see that the map is fairly accurate to what it is. Because I remember the pond was like up here before, and I don't think that was quite accurate. So yeah, that's good. That was fixed as well. And just overall, yeah, definitely an improvement over the original. I like that a lot. So let's go over to Selvadorada. Vacation Worlds. I haven't actually visited Selvadorada in a while, but I actually really like this world. See, look at it! Look how much green and beauty there is, and all these trees everywhere. And yeah, it still works fine with the question marks displaying and all that stuff. So that's pretty good. And even like with the island at the bottom, I think it looks just a lot more compelling, seeing like the water there and the island there at the trees in the middle. Like, that looks pretty neat. And then you got the rainbow waterfall. Yes, that's pretty neat as well. And then you got the marketplace. I guess this still looks overall pretty similar to the original, but that's fine. I don't think I had too much of a problem, actually, with the EA default of Selvadorada. But yeah, and there's more detail over here with the little fields. Yeah, I remember seeing these for the first time. I'm pretty sure these are the ones that you can't even harvest from. And you can also see the temple a lot better over here, so that's pretty cool. And then also that pool that overlooks the whole jungle, that was a pretty neat spot to visit. Like, yes, this is just really nice looking. And, well, I guess that's pretty much all there is to say about these two newest maps. So, yeah, with both Selvadorada and Strangerville, distinct improvements over the originals, in my opinion. So, yeah, it's really nice to have all of these maps be replaced instead of just some of them. So now it's more consistent in everything, and it's just yes, it just feels so nice. All right, sorry, I had to close and reopen the game because turns out I didn't have the maps for Granite Falls and Magnolia Promenade in my game. I think I accidentally deleted them when I was either updating my mods for Strangerville or Get Famous, but I put them back in now, so we're all good. Alright, so Granite Falls, the other vacation world, might as well show that off now. So yeah, if you haven't seen that before, here it is. Lots of trees. Lots and lots of trees everywhere. So accurate to the point where it might even be a fault for some of you. I don't blame you if you think there's too many trees, because sometimes, yeah, it might be a little hard to see, like, a couple of the lots. But, yeah, it's not actually that big of a deal to me, so I'm actually okay with it. Kind of makes sense, and it's not to the point where it's, like, completely obscuring the lots or anything like that. But yeah, the waterfall is really cool. So, alright, let's go and look at all of the home worlds that we haven't seen in this video yet. So, here's Willow Creek, and I think this looks pretty decent. It looks more accurate for sure, especially with the starter neighborhood over here with the houses and the street going there and all that stuff. And yeah, like the steamboat being there, and the river and all that. So yeah, pretty nice. And also the kind of like bigger pond. I don't know, it's kind of like in the middle between a pond and a lake from what I remember. I haven't played in Willow Creek in quite a long time. So yeah, from what I remember, yeah, it looks a lot better. And oh yeah, and also like the little bridge over here on kind of like, I guess you could say like the middle class sort of neighborhood. And alright, so let's go over to the Springs of Oasis. And this one I definitely like a lot more than the original. And I do like how there's still the green in the neighborhoods that actually do have grass. So that's pretty neat. And, well, I actually still kind of wish that they had drawn the playground equipment here, because this looks kind of bare, and it's not that bare in the game. So yeah, I guess it'd be nice if that could be improved just a little bit. I think that would actually go a long way to make, I guess, what you could call the downtown district look nicer. But other than that, I like this a lot. And yeah, there's like the railroad tracks and everything. Very, very nice. Even like the gas station that you can see in the distance from the starter neighborhood. So let's go over to Newcrest. This is one of my favorites because just... I don't know what was going on with the EA map when they were designing that. That is just not very accurate at all. But this looks quite a lot better. I guess there are like more buildings like over here when you like play in this neighborhood, but other than that, I think this is a drastic improvement over the original, and even have the little fake golf course over here that's like part of the backdrop when you're in this neighborhood, and you got the fountain and the lake shooting out and the ducks, and also like it's kind of like a canal, I guess, because it has like the high walls around it. I don't think this was even here. I don't think it was even here in the original EA map. So yeah, overall, really, really great. Magnolia Promenade, another one that I think looks a lot better than the original, especially now that I just looked at the original when I realized, whoops, it's not in my game. But yeah, this is the replacement map. I do kind of wish there was the steamboat over here, because when you're playing the game, you will actually see it, and it's almost like as if your Sims took the steamboat from Willow Creek to get over here. But still, I think this overall looks so much better than the EA one. There's a lot more detail to it, especially with the park that's back here. Yeah, very, very nice. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. That is Windenburg. Yes, let's come to Windenburg. Alright, and yes, the Windenburg one is so beautiful. I kind of like the EA map already, but this one already took something that I think was great in the first place and made it even better. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can really pick out a certain thing that I like way more for sure than the original. It's just generally I like all of it. I guess it's nice. There's like the windmills and the sheep over there and the mountains in the background when it comes to like just being like near the rural neighborhood. And yeah, I don't know, just overall looks really nice. I guess also with the town square, the terrain looks a bit more accurate. And yeah, I guess then we'll just move on to San Myshuno, I'm pretty sure is the next one. Yes! Alright, so yeah, San Myshuno is another one that I think is a fairly big improvement over the original. Because I remember when I first looked at the EA one, I was like, oh my gosh, where do I look? What's going on? And I guess it is kind of hard to correct that completely, but yeah, I think this does look a lot better. And the central park here with Myshuno Meadows, I think is a lot more noticeable in this map than the EA one. And also, yeah, with the Arts District, I think that looks quite a bit better too. And yeah, just the whole thing. And also, yeah, I guess the Uptown does look a bit better than the original too. But yeah, I'm pretty glad to see all these improvements with the San Myshuno one. Alright, so now we got Forgotten Hollow. I didn't have a really big problem at all with the EA original, but again, this is like another one where I think it does look marginally better just with the art style of it and how it has like just that dark style to it that really does kind of give off the same feel as when you're actually playing in it, because I don't know, I just whenever I can't talk. Whenever I see these maps, it gives me even more of an incentive to just like go into the game and get me excited to play it. So yeah, that's a big reason I love these maps so much and get so excited over them, even though they don't actually change anything gameplay wise. But yeah, Forgotten Hollow looks pretty good. Dark, creepy, love it. Alright, so next one we got is Brindleton Bay. It's another one that I think with Brindleton Bay, actually, it was like when I was just stuck with the EA original, I was like, alright, yeah, it's fine. And then, when NoirSims just like posted his version of it on Twitter before it was like incorporated into the mod, I was like, whoa, whoa, this is so good. And yeah, it's just really nice. I love the detail. Actually, with the pet cemetery over here, this was originally not in it, but because I suggested it in my original review of the Brindleton Bay map, I was like, yeah, it should be in there. And then they actually added it later on, which was really cool. That was really neat and meant a lot to me that my feedback was incorporated in there. So yeah, overall, just very nice map, a lot better than the original, I think, and yeah, very pleasing to the eye. So the last one that we gotta go over is DerShayan Valley, and this is definitely one of my favorites, kind of like with Newcrest. It's just like, the original EA map is what the heck, and this one, I think, just fixes everything, like, just, so much better, especially with Starlight Boulevard, where it's like, the Walk of Fame in the EA one's like over here, and it's like, why? And also there's like this Santa Monica Pier inspired thing over here, which was not in the EA original, but it's really nice to see it here, and it really makes me imagine and wish what could have been. Like, if only there was a Santa Monica inspired district, then I think DerShayan Valley would have been the size that it should have been in the first place. And also the highways, I think, are drawn a lot better and are more accurate. So yes, so much better. And wow, man, I went a lot longer than I thought I was going to with these other maps, but man, like, I could sing my praises all day about these maps. Just so nice. I love them, and I'm so glad that we're all caught up now, and just like every single map just looks so much more gorgeous in my opinion than the originals. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So I hope there will be more of these maps in the future, like whenever more worlds are added in official DLC, which hopefully won't be too much farther away. And yeah, it was really great just how quickly Strangerville's one was added, because that's still, like, at the time of making this video, less than a month old. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, I will leave the link to the download page in the video description below, and you can actually download these maps individually in case you do only like some of them, so that's pretty neat as well. And yeah, be sure to leave a like or a comment or even subscribe, because it lets me know that you like my channel, and it helps you keep up to date more easily with my latest content from The Sims, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!